What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the price action had a bit of a crash all the way down, or all the way from a 12,500 all the way down to 11,700. We're sitting around 11,800 right now, just kind of fluctuating around. And guys, I wanted to go over why the Bitcoin bull run just can't be stopped. And guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like, and I want to dive right into the price action. Okay guys, so I noticed something that's going on in the Bitcoin price. We had this ascending wedge, okay, and then a breakdown, okay, right after it, another ascending wedge, and then another breakdown. So guys, I was right about this formation here, okay? It was just a repeat of history. We have almost the exact same thing. It almost looks exactly the same. If you look at that, guys. So a bit of a pullback. I think we're still in a bullish trend because we're putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows all throughout this month. So I think a bullish sentiment has just happened, and these are the early stages of the bull market. And for months, it didn't feel like much was going on. It was just a sideways motion. We were stuck in the 9s for months, and then we finally got up into the 10s, and it was a big deal. But now that we're pushing up towards 12, and there's pushes above 12, and breaking that resistance, turning into support, and then breaking down through the support, turning it back into resistance again. So right now we're right below this resistance at 11,850. And the question is, are we going to just punch right back through it? So I think after we get a little bit more downtrod, like right here, we're going to get another sideways and upward motion, another ascending wedge, and hopefully push back up towards $12,000 over the next week or 2 weeks. That's what I think is going to happen, guys, in the Bitcoin price. So if you're looking to go long, I think now's the time to go long, right around 11,750, okay guys? So that's a good time for that. It went all the way down to 11,611 at the lowest wick. So that would have been your optimal place to get in for a long there, or just looking for good price action to buy. Okay, because when you make 5% on a good buy, and that's a great day, guys. That's a really good day. And guys, I wanted to go over ZEC a little bit. It's still having that pullback. Okay, we broke back into this channel. Okay, and I was talking about whether we were going to break back up back here, and we kind of broke up a little bit, but it's kind of been a little bit of sideways motion here, and a little bit of indecision going on right here. Since the high is at around over $100, we're kind of just moving sideways and down, looking something like this going in, something like that going on. So we could have a bit of a descending wedge going on, or not a descending wedge, a descending triangle. And we could get a bit of a breakdown to the downside after it hits the end of this channel here. Depending on how tight it forms and how much consolidation we get, we could get a breakout, and it looks like it could go to the downside, guys. So keep that in mind moving forward, okay? And hopefully, honestly though, hopefully we get a little bit of a rebound here, bounce off the support, and start pushing back up towards the top of this channel. And hopefully we can break out of it to the top. But again, guys, with the descending triangle, they usually have a tendency to break to the downside by 70%. So I think we can end up breaking to the downside here just off of technical analysis. Okay, guys? I want to talk a little bit about Electroneum. Okay? We had a very interesting pattern going on right now. So if you look at the hourly here, you'll notice we had a long downward descending wedge, long downward descending wedge, long downward descending wedge, and then two ascending wedges. Okay, so we've had two ascending wedges in the recent price action history amongst descending wedges here. So we're getting the same kind of motion as back here. We had a big pump up and then a sideways motion here. So, and you can already see that it's starting to tick in. We're starting to get green candle here. So this is going to move sideways a little bit now over the next day. Hopefully it does not break down further. What we want to see is a sideways or upwards motion, but it looks like we're going to get a sideways motion right here, just like we did in the past, right back here. So bouncing around, sideways motion. What's interesting is if you extended these resistances and supports, we are still in it. So isn't that exciting, guys, that we're still in the same resistance and support that we've been in for the last month and change, okay guys? So definitely a good sign for Electroneum. Then hopefully we can bounce towards the top of this channel, but we want to try to break through this resistance and up back into this green zone. That was a very good time. We could have actually broken up above 0.7 for a minute there. It was very close. We got all the way up to 0.0067, so that was pretty close, guys. That was a good run up there. I think there's some healthy price action going on Electroneum. I think the more it consolidates, the more we're going to get a big breakout, and I think that's exactly what a lot of us are looking for, is a big breakout to the upside. So keep that in mind moving forward, guys. Electroneum has a lot of room to the upside. Remember, when its ICO price at around 20 cents, guys, there's just so much room to grow, and these times are accumulation times. Even if it feels like, you know, oh, I bought in at 0.5 or whatever, and I'm in the negative right now. Wait till the price is worth a couple cents, and then you're honestly not going to be too worried. You're going to be very happy you bought in at these prices. As far as accumulation goes, guys, whenever it hits this support line, I've been accumulating, and I've been very happy I did every time. I've had an opportunity to either sell fast coin and or accumulate more HODL coin. So I think getting in at the right times is very important. So anything under 0.5 is where you want to be looking to get in and accumulate. And that's just what I believe on Electroneum, guys. And I think there's a lot of room to the upside. So don't let it go to the wayside. And then before you know it, we're up in the cent prices, and you're looking back at these prices like, damn, I should have accumulated. And trust me, you're gonna wish you did. And I wanted to go over some news about how 98% of all Bitcoin is now worth more than when you bought it. So at around $12,000, buying Bitcoin has been more profitable actively on 97.6 of all days since April 2013, data confirms. So guys, since 2013, if you bought Bitcoin, there's a 97.6% chance that you are in the profitability right now. And I think that's why Bitcoin is one of the best investments that you can actually have right now over anything else, even though a lot of it isn't even viewed as an actual source of money yet. It's not viewed like that all over. In many states, it's a case-by-case thing. But it seems like cryptocurrency is here to stay. It is the future. Before you know it, everyone's just going to be on their phones. They're going to be getting rid of cash money. It's just not going to be something that is readily available for everyone to use anymore, when it's so convenient to just use your phone and scan, or you know, even with the credit card, swiping is going to be something that's just getting old, and you're not going to want to carry this plastic around with you when all you need is your phone. So the phone is the future, guys. I can't stress it enough. And bullish evidence mounts, with continuing Glassnode added that each time the UTXO profitability passes 95%, it sparks a brief but intense bull run for BTC lasting up to 3 months. So other metrics meanwhile suggest that Bitcoin is rather at the start of a longer bull run than at the end of a sudden uptick. Specifically, Glassnode's compass, which employs a basket of factors to chart Bitcoin's strength, continuously to flash firmly bullish. The compass continued position in the upper right quadrant provides an optimistic signal of continued bullish sentiment and on-chain activity, the report added. This trend supports the widely circulating speculation that BTC indeed is in the early phases of entering a bull market. Okay, guys, check it out. So very bullish sentiment right now. We don't have very much bearish stuff going on right now. This is from Glassnode guy, week 33. So I think, you know, there's a lot of room to the upside with Bitcoin. I think it's just the early stages of the bull run. It's finally starting to feel like a little bit of a bull run now that we're getting some price spike up from the 9s to the 12s. That's a really good sign. Hopefully we can end out the year above 13. That's my prediction for a bullish sentiment on the end of the year, guys. That's what I think could happen. Now, if it's bearish and we say we end up filling that CME futures gap down at the 9,600 range, you know, we could end up below 10 again. So it's a very real sentiment, guys, that it could go either way. I am leaning more towards a bullish sentiment and getting, you know, a $13,000 Bitcoin, but we have to continue to push through those resistances and turn them into supports. We talk about that all the time. It's very important that we continue to do that. And right now, sitting at around 11,800, basically, if we can break through that resistance there, turn that into support, that's the first good sign. So be looking for that over the next day and change. And I'll be able to continuously analyze that for you guys so you can get a good view of what's going on in the near future. And guys, that's all I have time for today. I've been really enjoying my channel, guys. I wanted to thank you guys again for that day I had recently, over 1,400 views. That is just incredible, guys. If my page was like that every single day, I'd be monetized already. And as simple as that. And you know, that's my dream. I want to get up to there and get monetized, start making money on YouTube. And but until then, honestly, guys, I'm having a great time. I really love all of my people that are watching. I love the clients that I'm accumulating, the teaching and stuff. I love the students, guys. You guys are really doing great. I hope you guys are making really good money. And the new students, You know, guys, it's just the best way to learn how to navigate the system and with a guide. And if you're looking to just do this on your own, it's just the hardest thing, just to avoid fees, know what to do, know when to do it. There's just so much to learn, guys, and that's what I'm trying to offer people, is just a vast sea of knowledge, you know, at an hourly rate, and just help people out as much as I can. And so far, all of my students have made profit so far and are doing really well, guys, and I can't stress it enough. So if you want to make more money in your trades, inbox me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com, and I'm happy to help you guys at any trading level. Okay, guys, so inbox me, and be sure to subscribe and like. And that's all I got time for today, guys. I'll catch you guys later. I am Crypto Matrix.